Nigeria's biometric ID card. All roads lead to the MOTB. Charagma. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I hope this is an edifying video to speak on how, according to prophecy in the Bible, it's going to become a time when you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have the Charagma or the MOTB. But it's a word called gradualism, where something's not forced upon you, kind of like someone trying to stop smoking cigarettes. They don't just go cold turkey. They take nicotine packs or things of that nature. That's what gradualism's like. So gradually we've gone from what? We went from the bartering system, and we went to coinage, then we went to fiat currency with people faces on it, paper, right? Yeah, you cut down a tree, which it helps us breathe, just so you can put your face on it. How arrogant can you be? And now you want to go to what? A credit and debit system. Now they want to get rid of that and go into what? The MOTB system. But before I go any further, I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Yahawah and His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI, who in the world ignorantly called Jesus. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone, who taught me this truth through the Spirit. Single honors to the elect, peace and blessings to the 1/3, and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth, because there's no such thing as a black Hebrew Israelite, when according to the Bible, the Lord said we will go into slavery on ships. So we've been scattered all over the world. Now, going back to the article, Nigeria launching multi-use biometric ID card to drive economic financial inclusion. See, people who really don't understand words or verbiage, that's why it's great to have a thesaurus. You can kind of get lost in this article, but a lot of this stuff is just a lot of, I won't say it's filibustering, but it's a lot of language that's not even really necessary, because I know what it's going to lead into, right? Well, especially us sagacious men of the Lord, of course. So going right into it, I want to get straight to the point. I'm not going to even play with you. All right. Details about the new biometric 3-in-1 card, it features and potential benefits were explained recently by the Director General. So listen, there's 3 features in this card, okay? Let's get right there to it. All right. Check this out. Although a specific launch date was not mentioned, Coca Adusalt said the ID program aligns with President Bola Tinubu's, forgive me for the pronunciation, y'all, forgive me, renewed hope agenda and vision of providing all Nigerians with a reliable identification system which can enable them access to important public services. Listen to the verbiage. When it says all Nigerians, now this is almost turning into like a communist state in a sense, because that's what Russia's kind of under. But who's been investing in Northern Africa and Southern Africa? China and Russia. Why do you think all those Africans start killing those Edomite, Caucasian, so-called white farmers down there in South Africa? Because of the apartheid. They haven't forgotten, but they were defenseless. They didn't have any power. But guess who started investing in South Africa and northern countries in Africa? China and Russia. That's why they're gradually developing. And Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, they just recently Nigeria and Indonesia just recently joined BRICS. And BRICS is like an opponent, an adversary to the IMF. Kind of like how Adidas is a rival to Nike, so to say, if you want to say that. You know what I mean? So let's get back. So check this out, y'all. This is what I really wanted to show y'all right here. Check this out. The social inclusion. You notice how they keep saying inclusion. The social, not inclusion, but he's talking about everybody. Remember it said all Nigerians. Now it's saying the social inclusion aspect of the card, she noted, seeks to help take around 133 million Nigerians out of the fangs of poverty. Yo, that's almost half of the population in America. So that means that over 133 million, I'm just saying, speculating, Nigerians who are in poverty. I mean, it's no different than here in America. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. So with that being said, they want to take them out of poverty, but they want to give you this card. And it has 3 different attributes to it, right? Let's get to it, y'all. I'm saying this is a part of gradualism. Okay. You get access to all of this. According to the NIMC CEO, the improved card is a 3-in-1 NIN-linked card with the embedded CHIP, which can operate online and offline. Let's see what the NIMC CEO is. See what that is. Boom. Lo and behold, you know, West Africans, a lot of them really are truly are Israelites. But look who's at the helm of it all. A woman. The Negro woman, I should say. Right? So she is the chief. I'm not gonna that's the okay, Miss Coker, okay, is the Direct General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission. Wow. Okay. So let's get back to it. Here it goes. So it has been designed to be used for 3 major purposes: facilitate access to government programs and services, act as a personal proof of identity, and enable economic and financial inclusion. So people who poor, they don't really understand what they mean. Okay, they understand access to government programs and services. Guess what happened here? They cut off, they cutting off Section 8 and they cutting off food stamps, and they're trying to make it to a certain point to where, like, okay, if you work 30 hours a week, then you can apply for it. You can get it. So they want people to actually be working, not just sitting on their ass while taxpayers are paying for it. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, those services taken away, like all these people who are here, who they claim are illegal, and they're pushing them out, right? How the hell, first and foremost, how the hell are you going to say, side note, how the hell are you going to be rounding up Native American? Now, that really started to piss me. I'm already heated about the Northern Kingdom because they're indigenous people. It's all their land. But how dare you lock up a Native American? How dare you? Okay, so back to this. Yes, that's happening. ISIS is locking up Gadites and Reubenites. That's their respective names from the tribes, from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Reubenites are the Seminoles. The Gadites are all the Native Americans. Remember, the Seminole Indians was pushed out down into Florida because they were the most rambunctious of them all. Kind of like how you got the Australians over there. Those were I forgot if it was from Britain or England. Those were some of the most worst. And it's a bottle called 19 Crimes? All those were the criminals who had to be shipped out from the UK to Australia. So that's who they really are. Anyways, forgive me, y'all. I always get signed on. History always takes over in a sense. So anyways, going back. So government program and services. If you want this Section 8 again, you want this EBT again, MOTB. See how it's working? Act as a personal proof of identification. Who are you? Come get what was that? What's the movie? It kind of reminded me of Elysium and Out of Time, and then almost I Am Legend. That time they were trying to get on the helicopter. Scan her again, because like you all are a number. That's why you have Social Security numbers. You are literally a walking barcode. You just don't have to be scanned yet. But everything that you possess in everyone's life is in what? Their phone. Google Pay, Apple Pay. You pay with your phone. Oh, credit card. I don't need a credit card. My phone's spook. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if your phone dies and your credit card will be your backup card and your backup plan. You can order food. You can order Ubers. You can file your taxes on your phone. You can fill out applications on your phone. You can literally make a video. You can literally make a movie in 4K from your phone. You can be monitoring your own house with cameras from your phone. There's so much you can do on your phone digitally. I mean, why not make it inconvenient? Why not make it just convenient enough to just give me your hand really quick, sir, and just right in. I mean, Sweden already doing it, right? Aren't people already making purchases and living their everyday lives with these BIHO hips? You had to use certain verbiage, Susan's long gone, but you still gotta about. Anyways, and also said and enable economic and financial inclusion. So in other words, think about this, y'all. What does inclusion mean? What does inclusion mean? Financial inclusion. I just want inclusion, not financial inclusion. I just want inclusion. Inclusion. The act or state of including or of being included within a group or structure, financial structure. So now let's see if we can find the antonyms, which would be the opposite of a synonym, the opposing words. Oh, I'm sorry, similar and opposite words. Really quick. Exclusion is one of them. Exclusion, omission. All right. So exclusion, the process or state of excluded or being excluded. Drug users are subject to exclusion from the military. So in other words, you won't be accepted. So in other words, if you don't have this identification, you won't be accepted. Economic and financial inclusion. What does that sound like, people? I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that this is what's happening if you don't have this card now, but this sounds something similar to Revelation 13. I had to watch my words. And now you're going to understand why I opened up with Habakkuk. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. He causeth all. Remember, they said all Nigerians out of poverty. And he, forgive me, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. It says another word there. It's actually one of the Matthew, Luke, and John, whoever, in the book. His name comes after Matthew, but you got to be careful with certain words. And read again. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive after Matthew, it comes, charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. Say he that had who comes after Matthew? Charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Number of his name. What does that mean? Remember what I said? You're all a walking barcode. I mean, yeah, you're a walking barcode. You just don't have to be scanned yet. What was that movie? What was it called? 12 Monkeys with Brad Pitt? That was a good movie. I think one of them had a barcode on their neck. Don't mind me, y'all. Anyhow, let's go back to why I opened up with Habakkuk, and then I'm going to close out. Remember gradualism? Matter of fact, let me do y'all this really quick. Then I'm going to close out. Give me a second. Gradualism is the idea that change happens gradually over time rather than in large steps. Listen here, y'all. Listen to this. It can refer to a theory, hypothesis, or policy Wow. I told you already. Bartering system, the coinage. Here comes the fiat currency, a credit and debt system. Now they're going to come with what? So now to close out, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Where did we run to? The streets, the corners. Because this is not a joke. Like the Lord said, by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Because we look foolish to those who don't believe. That's the point. That's why that scripture says, by the foolishness of preaching. Because we look foolish to those who don't believe. We're supposed to be a spectacle to the world. The Lord already said that. Y'all ain't doing nothing but being NPCs in the Lord's RPG, man. The Lord got all y'all in the trick bag. Remember, the Lord said, no, ye not, I chose the poor of the world as rich in faith. Y'all lost y'all mind. Anyhow, let's get back. Salaki. Got excited. I know who I'm working for and what side too. The right-hand side. Lord willing. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Gradualism. But at the end it shall speak. Because that policy is going to fall under a prophecy. Facts. And not lie. Like Paul said. He said, I lie not, my conscience bearing witness. Man, listen here. I tell folks, it's a 50-50 chance I could be telling you a lie, but I know 100% the truth. Why would I lie to you when the conscience can bear witness that I lied? Man, I better quit playing. Though it tarry, meaning that it prolonged, it's dragging on. Though it tarry, wait for it. That's patient. That's the suffering of it all. Like when you was a kid, you knew Christmas was coming around. You couldn't go to sleep the night before you wake. Oh man, oh, get the PlayStation and all that. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you, we don't celebrate that, but I'm just saying, you remember that feeling, right? Or the first day of school, you couldn't even wait. You couldn't even wait to go to, what I'm saying? Whatever, right? Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Meaning it ain't gonna take that long. But remember, in Revelation 12 chapter said, the devil come down with a great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. Satan. Now, why you think they ramping up, y'all? See, we not scared. Hold on, let me say this right. We fear YAHAWASHI. We don't fear what man can do to us. But see, you people are bewildered. You people are perplexed, like the Bible said, because what? You laid your treasures here on earth. We laid our treasures in heaven. So when the Lord take everything with us, you got. But we waiting for a new heaven and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. So with that being said, I truly pray you will edify and fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Kwame Allah, Buffalo Ball, Shalom.